Everybody got it.
Coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Kings. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have found the rhythm they were looking for to start this season, only giving up one of the first 5 games. Kings, Thunder, coming right up. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Oklahoma City. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Kings. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And when you look at Sacramento, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Sabonis, DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Keon Ellis, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. There's Sabonis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And Doris, the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identity.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
Now here's Westbrook. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's LaVine, and he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Here's SGA. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Sabonis, high post. He's against Hartenstein. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's SGA. 23 points his last outing. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Westbrook against SGA. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DeRozan dishes to LaVine. DeRozan, a screen on Dort. LaVine passes to DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan gets off his feet in a hurry. I love it.
Thunder trailing by 5. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Sabonis inside. He's against Hartenstein. Dort wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Kings leading now by 3. And Westbrook, here we go. Nice defense from Dort.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Holmgren wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Some changes for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis, and it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
1:43 left here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Dort. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Ellis outside. Pass to Levine. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Eubanks, the pass to Monk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to DeRozan. Over Joe. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 6.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Joe finds Mitchell. Over Monk. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Now let's the pass to Monk.
Get there, get there.
From outside the arc, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Šarić. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Carter. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at center. Drops in the tray.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Kings leading now by 6. Saric outside. Pass to Carter. Six to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the South. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jason Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Kings. And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
This has been an area of his game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kings leading now by 7. Schroeder outside. Saric right side. Kicks it out to Schroeder for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch. Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Westbrook feeling it out a bit, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Thunder trailing by 10. Now SGA. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Yep, it counts. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 to shoot. And Saric kicks it over to Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. And then for Sacramento, Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Saric. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Westbrook. He has 5. DeRozan, another shot, and he lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Well, great scorers know how to put the ball in the basket. In this instance, DeMar gets a second chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Over to Rosen. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Here's Levine. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's DeRozan. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, DeRozan gets the bucket.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
Thunder trailing by 4. Right side, SGA wasted no time on that one. SGA's got 8 here in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Eubanks. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the Kings lead by 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For 3, Levine sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Sacramento, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kings leading now by 7. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. From deep, Ellis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Kings leading now by 5. 90 seconds now into the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here now the Thunder. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's good. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's DeRozan with the drive. Holmgren with the steal. Wallace misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Sabonis.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's SGA. 12 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
One shot.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Thunder in 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Kings leading now by 4. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Outside, Dort. And a wide open look for SGA. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. SGA's got 17 now. Dort against Levine. Stolen by Dort. For the tie. Wallace finds SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Screen by Sabonis. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis. The third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now it's Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Holmgren. Now Caruso. Outside, Dort. Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Wallace, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
.119 left in the third. Monk outside. It's Ellis on the wing, defended by Caruso. Ellis can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That one goes in.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot. Just going to let the offense develop.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Sabonis, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Holmgren in the corner. From the arc, Sabonis grabs the board. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Sacramento moving it around. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for 1, Chet Holmgren.
Free throw dropped for Holmgren. That will count. Can't hit that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Drew Eubanks out there with Dario Saric. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now, here's Monk. Back to Westbrook. The 3. Cans it from downtown.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Westbrook with it. Here he goes. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
The shot's good from Monk. And the Kings lead by 3.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's SGA. Caruso. And the 3 off target. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Šarić. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Achua.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, here's Monk. From deep, Ellis connects from 3-point range.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lets the 3 fly. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's Ellis. Down low, here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Holmgren against DeRozan. Now, here's Dort. Clock at 6. Puts up the 3. Hartenstein. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
Oh, important points right there. Hartenstein gets the call, and he puts it in the cup.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Achua, and Levine subbed in for Malik Monk. Sacramento leading by 3. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. DeRozan! And he does not hit. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. SGA up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Hartenstein. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
The Kings have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Westbrook. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. Lays it in off the window.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Here's Sabonis from about 16. Count it. Nice touch.
Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
SGA. Oh, strong inside. Gilgeous-Alexander.
With quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shai is on time.
Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. He drills the 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
SGA. DeRozan pulls it down.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
A great pass leads him right to the rack.
No fear, under duress, big-time moment, and Domantas Sabonis delivers.
Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wallace against Gillis. Holmgren out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
They've led by as much as 10. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Shooting for Sacramento. Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Good! Lays it right in there.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Shooting for Sacramento. Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in. Here's Westbrook, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for the Kings, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Here's Holmgren. Lou Dort. Now SGA. Westbrook fired. Count it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. DeMar, a big-time road win for you guys. How were you able to get it done?
We came out aggressive, both ends. We knew it was going to be tough. It's a great team. We understood if we came in here and played with the intensity that we know how to play with, we can walk out of here with a victory.
You matched that intensity. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.